everyone, I'm gonna back up. The lighting is really bad because I decided to do this at I guess, what is this, sunset? um this is going to be a wheelchair tour of my power wheelchair. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, well, Shelby, you can walk, why on earth do you need a wheelchair? Well, I actually have two wheelchairs. I have a custom manual wheelchair with power assist, my Smart Drive, and then I have this. The reason why I decided to get a full power chair is for anything that I'm doing long activities outdoors. So my Smart Drive works great on smooth, flat terrain. Not so much outside and more bumpier terrain. It dies really fast, and I need that. That's what makes my wheelchair, fit for me, because with my heart condition and my joint issues, I can't propel myself for a long time. And it's so funny because I was originally fitted for a custom power chair, but my life isn't set up to where I could transport that easily. I drive a pretty small car, and just transporting it back and forth would be a hassle. And I'm someone who loves to travel, and I needed a mobility aid that could easily come with me, which is why we originally, agreed upon the Smart Drive with my manual wheelchair. If you want to see my manual wheelchair tour, it's somewhere on my channel. Just scroll down. I did a full video of it, and I love it. It works great. I use it all the time. Every time I'm going somewhere that doesn't involve any long, vigorous activities outside. So this is where this comes in. This is a foldable power chair. I didn't even know these were a thing up until, I think I've had this for almost 1 year. I got it last year in July, and the reason why I got it is because I like to go to theme parks. I have a Hershey Park season pass. I'm a pass holder, and I go a lot, and I'm going again tomorrow. And I did the park 3 times with my manual, and it just wasn't working for me at all. And they do have power chairs to rent, but I decided to bite the bullet and invest in one of these, and I am so glad I have. I use it all the time, especially in the summertime. And I'm going on a cruise at the end of summer, and I figured this is this is going to come with me to help me around the cruise ship and the cruise ports, and all that stuff. I'm rambling. Needless to say, this was very much needed, and it works great for my life. Maybe in the next, I don't know, you can only get a custom wheelchair approved like every few years, so maybe in the future I might see if I can get a custom one. But for right now, I'm okay with this. My manual does everything I need it to do for right now, and this works great. So yeah, let's get into the specs and how I organized it. I'm going to Hershey Park tomorrow, so my wheelchair is currently packed for that. So yeah, let's get into it. Play around with me sitting on it. Here it is. Here's the little joy controls, the tires, and all of that good stuff. Like I said, I have multiple conditions that just makes it harder for me to walk. So if you see me standing up and walking around, I'm not faking. It's normal. It's called being an ambulatory wheelchair user. I can walk, just definitely not for long periods of time, especially in the heat. So anyways, let's get into it. It is the model Phoenix by the brand Quick and Mobile. If you guys are familiar with the Fold and Go, by the Fold and Go company, this is basically that, just with another company. And this is FDA certified, and it can go in airplanes and all of that stuff. I know a lot of my friends have the Fold and Go brand chair, and I was looking into it, and honestly, they're the same price. The only thing is theirs didn't come in pink, and I really wanted a pink one, so that's why I went with Quick and Mobile. The Phoenix model, there's a bunch of different models. If you go on the Quick and Mobile website, you'll see there's 1,001 different models. This is just the model I got. As you see, it does have flip footrest. If you have trouble getting into your chair, you can just back up and sit and put the footrest down. And it also folds up pretty flat. I'm not going to be folding it because I can't do it. I do need help because this is pretty heavy. Although it is considered lightweight for someone with a heart condition, I still can't lift it, so I need help. But it is 50 pounds, and you know, that is that's considered lightweight compared to, you know, the 1,000-pound plus other power wheelchairs. If I really had to, I can, but I'm not going to. But just know it folds up flat. I'll insert a picture here. And it's about the size of a medium-sized suitcase when it's folded. And you can roll it like a suitcase because of these things right here. So, yeah, it has these brakes, these lock things here. So if you like undo them, it then, oh my God, it's really dirty. It then, it then becomes a push chair. It has dual batteries, and I've used this chair without it dying for about, say, 13 hours. That's a very long time when my Smart Drive only lasts 6 at most, and that's if I'm using my Smart Drive all day. On the back here, I have my little setup. I have my water bottle. This is an old dog collar that I don't use, and it's a good hack. It makes a great wheelchair loop. It did have another wrap that goes here. I have no idea where it went, so we're just gonna ignore that. But I made this little wheelchair loop. I made this to keep my backpack on, and I was very innovative with a hair tie and this drink bottle holder. But yeah, also if you need to do a side transfer for whatever reason, it does unlock, and you can put the armrests out of the way and you can slide in and sit down and put them back down and lock it, and then you're nice and sturdy in. Like I said, I drive a pretty small car. I drive a Bug, and this does fit in my trunk. Like I said, it's pretty, like, light. It's pretty compact. And I love it. I love it so much. Another reason why I decided to invest in this, because when I'm in my manual and I'm going downhill, my manual will keep going. There's no braking unless you do it manually with your hands, and it hurts. If I'm going downhill, this will brake for you. Like if I let off the joystick, the brakes will lock and you won't slide. Now, I did notice if I'm going on more of a steep, like short and steep incline, I will slide a little bit. But other than that, I don't slide. And if you're wondering the price, like I said, it's all on the website. It's definitely not a cheap piece of equipment, but if you are familiar with mobility aids and wheelchairs especially, this is more on the cheaper end, unfortunately. I think my manual wheelchair altogether was like almost $6,000, and this is cheaper than that. Let alone a custom power chair, you're talking like $20K and up. And was this covered by insurance? No, it was not. This was paid for out of pocket. I don't know if you can get this type of wheelchair covered. I'm not sure. That's not a question for me. That's a question for your doctor and your insurance company. But yeah, it has 5 different speeds, and it has a horn. and I really like it. I really enjoy it. It also came with like an umbrella, so when I'm like out, especially in the parks, I'm shaded, but I don't ever use it. I should, but I don't. And for me to get a full charge, I just charge it overnight and it's fine. And like I said, I can get 2 days using this thing to the full capacity on one charge because it runs off with 2 batteries. If you don't want to take the whole chair in the house or whatever, these do come out. They do come out. I'm not sure how you do that because I've never done it. There you go. They come out, they slide out, and they lock back in. That way, if your chair's in the car or something and you want to charge it without taking the whole thing in, you can just take one battery out and charge it that way. And I think one battery runs on 12 miles. So add that, times 2. And yeah, if you are, left-handed or right-handed, this does switch back and forth. So I can use it on this side if I want. But I have a service dog and she heels on the left. So, I need my left hand to handle my dog. And it does come with a nice little under basket for extra things. But yeah, that is my power wheelchair tour. It's not the fanciest thing in the world, but I love it. I'm very glad I invested in it. And it's pink. I am going to take this Phoenix sticker off and put like other stickers. I follow other handlers who have, they just deck this out. So I might do like cherry blossoms or something. And yeah, this is it. I really enjoy it. And remember, if you see someone in a mobility aid and they get up and start walking, mind your business. Mind your business. Because different people use mobility aids for 1,001 different reasons, and no one has to disclose their medical history and information to you. Because I've been getting some weird looks, especially by older people. But anyways, that was my 2 cents. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Follow my Instagram at WTFShelby, and until next time, bye for now.